Hello Taurus, hope you guys are doing well. We're here with a general reading for the Taurus collective. By watchers, feel free to reverse the energies as needed. This reading is timeless and it is general, so the entire message may or may not resonate for you. That being said, let's go ahead and dig into what's going on with our Taurus collective. Okay, for our Taurus collective, what I'm seeing here is that either you or the person you're dealing with really wants to make something work, okay? There's an apology, there's an offer of love, there's transformation. Someone in this connection, in this dynamic, whether it's you, Taurus, or the person you're dealing with, has realized some things that they should have realized sooner, or realized some things that they can improve on. And they really want to make this work with the Lover's card in the center. The Lover's card indicates a decision that needs to be made. And I feel like this person or you, Taurus, have made the decision to do what it takes to make this work. With the Knight of Cups, it could represent an offer of apology and an offer of love, but whatever it is, this energy is willing to put in all the back work, all of the hard work that it's going to require to resolve whatever matter is at hand here. If you're separated with the person that you're interested in, or maybe just not communicating, taking a break, whatever it is, there was some enlightenment that happened, and it's not a surface level enlightenment. It's not something, Taurus, if your person is coming back with an apology, don't brush it off, don't feel like it's not sincere. This is a true actual transformation with the Death card represented here. Someone who really understood something about some self-enlightenment, some self-awareness happened that kind of turned on the light bulb, and they're willing to be strong. They're willing to do what it takes to get to the Six of Cups. That you, Taurus, you give this person a feeling of home, a feeling of familiarity, a feeling of safety, or your person does that for you. Or mutual. I really think it's a mutual thing, but I don't understand whatever this misunderstanding was. Maybe the person was not putting enough effort before, and now they're willing to put in all the effort that it's going to take to resolve things. We're here with the Five of Swords. I kind of feel like maybe there was a conflict, an argument, something happened where the person at that point, or maybe you at that point, being stubborn, you guys were willing to win at any cost, regardless of how that made the other person feel. Sometimes we know in love and in relationships, whether that's friendship or family or whatever relationship it is, sometimes just for the sake of keeping peace and the relationship, not all the time, don't be a someone, a doormat. But sometimes when we know, like what's that saying, choose your battles, right? When we know it's like a small enough thing, just let them win, or let them feel like whatever it is, if it's a small enough thing. But of course, like if you know it's completely wrong. But this Five of Swords, it could have been like a petty disagreement where nobody was willing to back down for the sake of peace. When things are petty and someone's being arrogant, sometimes I'm just like, okay, you know what, I'm not even going to feed into this. Let them think what they want to think if it's a small matter. So that's what I think it was. It could indicate that that's probably what it was, and the person is probably realizing, look, severing ties or hurting my relationship with this Taurus was not worth that petty conflict that we had, that I just had to win at the time. And they're realizing this about themselves. This is a life change I think that person is going to make. Or again, if this is you, Taurus, something that you feel like you're going to realize that, wow, that was really unnecessary. I could have just let it go. So whoever this person is that was like holding on to like that must win, must be right kind of energy, has realized that, okay, I don't always have to be right, or even if I am right, if it's the small enough matter, I can just let it go. There's some kind of growth here through this experience. But here, this person or you, or maybe both of you, you're not giving up with the Seven of Wands. You're willing to fight for this, or they're willing to fight for this. They're willing to put in the hard work for this. They've realized things and they just want things to be better, Taurus, okay? This is what I'm seeing for you, for the collective. It's taking a lot of strength for this person to acknowledge their ego and overcome that ego and apologize. So do understand, no matter who the person is that steps forward, the receiver of the apology should always be gracious and really understand if the apology is coming from a sincere and genuine place. Don't make the person suffer more than they need to suffer. And again, I think it's something that was very petty. You guys know what the situation is. Maybe it was a big thing, maybe it was not a big thing, but you see someone in the background here. It looks like he's kind of like in tears, and this person's smiling like, haha, I won, you know, regardless of how I made this person feel, I won. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's just pull some oracles. Okay, see what else information we can get out of this. Oh, this one, vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So yeah, I feel like this person who's going to come apologize to you, they're going to feel like maybe they were coming from originally they were in a point of view where they didn't want to be vulnerable. That's why they wanted to win at any cost. But they've learned that they can come to you. That you can be completely open with this person. They learned that they can come to you, Taurus, and confide in you. They've learned that it's okay even if they're wrong. You're not going to put them down or be like, oh, I told you to, so, or put it in their face. That person might have issues with vulnerability or feeling less than if they're ever wrong. There are a lot of people that walk around with that energy. So try to be understanding. Again, like I said, it takes a lot of courage and strength for some people to step up and apologize. And when they're doing that, they're being vulnerable to you. So give them the time of day. Give them, be open-minded and open-hearted. And I feel like you are. I feel like with the Six of Cups, you guys have a lot of good feelings towards each other. And with the Lovers card in the center, they've made a decision to be a better person and a bigger person, and understand that we can't always be right all the time. What else do we have? Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Yeah, so if things started off a little bit shaky, I feel like you guys both, or this person, really sees something here, okay? We have the Lovers card in the center. They really see something here. That's why they're willing to make these changes and step forward. So take your time. Don't make rash decisions, give each other the opportunity to be human, right? With the Lovers, with the two people standing here naked, that's being vulnerable, that's allowing each other to have flaws and accepting those flaws and all of those things that come with love, right? Love should be very open and accepting to an extent. Again, back to what I was originally saying, don't ever be like a doormat for anyone, but don't also be on the very critical end of things either, where the other person is receiving all the wrath or criticism and stuff like that. This is the Rebel deck of oracles, and I really find these to be really fun. I'm sorry if you find them offensive, but I think they're kind of fun. So these whatever cards I pulled from this deck may pertain specifically to the reading, or just not at all, and maybe you could find relevance in some other part of your life with any of the advice that comes through this Rebel deck. So let's go ahead. Winning. So winning, you got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Sorry. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. It goes back to vulnerability, goes back to the ego, right? So I think that the person realized, Taurus, the value that you have as a person. To them, the value that you have, they feel very good around you, and they know that they're winning when they're with you, and that's what this transformation is about. In order not to lose something so good, they're gonna be like, okay, really have a really a pet talk with themselves and be like, okay, get it together, don't ruin this, okay? The next card is take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. So that's for others of you. The take a shot, move on thing is about, like, people who use alcohol, or just the saying of take a shot and move on, get over it, kind of brush it off and get over it. Like that's basically what they're saying. Forgive and forget, let bygones be bygones, I feel like, is what that message is saying there. Okay, let's pull one more oracle from the romance angels for you, Taurus. We have you deserve love, attraction, and unrequited love. Okay, so what you deserve love, you are lovable, absolutely. You cross watchers, Taurus, you're all lovable. It's all about self-reflection and growth. The more we're able to self-analyze and critique ourselves, not always remember self-love as well, but there, as human beings, we always have little bits of us that we can always try to improve on a little bit, so you do deserve love. Don't be overly critical of yourself or anyone. Love yourself first, then you're going to be able to open up to receiving love from others as well. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I really do think, Taurus, that you're in a vibration where someone really wants to come and give you that love. They see a good thing. They feel like a winner when they're with you. Take it slow, get to know each other. Don't come to permanent decisions, or don't come to big decisions on short notice. Take the time. And unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and that's what I feel like. It's going, go slow. This advice goes slow. Don't let it be unrequited. I feel like the angels are saying that, don't be quick to judge and make this thing an unrequited thing. Take your time with it, and allow to see where it goes. See what this person has to say. See if they've really genuinely understood what they were doing wrong. I do see here with the 7 of Wands that someone's not giving up, whether that's you or that person. Maybe you're kind of secretly waiting that person will come through, and when they do, don't feel like a little bit like, oh, I'm gonna what is it called? I'm going to egg this on a little bit more, see how much further I can make them feel bad. Don't do that. If you're waiting for this person, and if that person's willing to fight for you, meet each other halfway in between. That's what I have for you guys. If any of this resonates, I would greatly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.